Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
I'm Ryan Seymore.
He writes on himself. It's very funny.
I
Dude, this week we got some help, which is great.
Yep.
Definitely appreciate that. And then some good books.
Yeah,
some good books.
Last week was...
last week.
Yeah, but this week makes up for it.
We're back!
It averages out.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, so I guess sometimes you have to have a loss in order to truly appreciate a win.
It's like on Beavis and Butthead when Butthead, I believe, said you have to have stuff that sucks to know what's cool.
Wisdom. Mike Judge broke it down one time. So we've got two that are the same, and then we deferred.
Yes.
Where do you wish to start first, monsieur? Where do you wish to go? Where do you wish to speak upon?
I want to do Moonshine after Killer Be Killed.
So then we start with, you feel like it rolls?
Yep.
Well, then let's go with Killer Be Killed.
Okay.
So this is the end of the first arc.
Yes.
Was not prepared for that. Like, if you don't read the notes, people, you'll totally be lost. Because, I mean, as so very eloquently said, it's not really an ending, it's a cliffhanger.
Yeah, because it really is.
Like a true cliffhanger, man. This series, dude, I love it.
Yeah.
I really do.
I still don't know if he's crazy or not.
Right!
Like
And that's part of what makes it so good.
Yeah.
Because you vacillate. You're like, no, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, but wait.
Yeah. Do I believe he is actually having these
Right,
things just
right.
because I see it on paper?
Right.
Is that what's going on? Or are we part of the hallucination?
These are the questions. These are the questions. And considering the effort that he goes into this particular
Yeah.
branch of it,
Yeah.
And how well it works, doesn't work,
Yeah.
I think that's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah. And he's living multiple lives.
Right.
Like it's
The
so
whole thought
good.
process behind it is fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Art-wise, it's amazing. Now, did I catch that they're going to change artists on the next arc?
I did not catch that.
I
hope.
I saw a shout out to Iron Fist artists. Hold on, now I'm going to look.
Because it's going to be...
I'm prepared.
To fill Philip's shoes?
Right? Wait.
Oh, and that last page, too.
I know, right?
Is that foreshadowing?
Wait. Oh, he just did the cover. Okay. He did the cover because it was David Aha. But I thought it might have said that he was jumping on the second arc, which I was like, whoa, they're going to switch gears on us like that?
Yeah.
Ballin'.
Yeah.
But still, so good.
Yeah. Because he goes through the process of picking out another person.
Yes.
Seeing his weird fantasy sequences
Yes.
Who hasn't done the like the taxi driver thing from like Robert De Niro? You talking to me?
You done that?
Yeah,
You
I
done
totally
that?
have.
Have you totally done that?
I totally have.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not claiming that. For psychiatric purposes, not doing it. That'll get you put up in the pen.
Oh man,
I did that. Punish it, you are. Yes.
I love you, Penn.
Pen, pineapple, apple pen. Okay, so you wanted to go from Killer Be Killed into Moonshine #2. Pourquoi?
Yes.
Why for?
Well, it's another book done by just an iconic creative team. That anything they do together is amazing.
Truth.
It has kind of that noirish feel. Azarello and Rizzo,
If you don't know,
are on
right?
On Images Moonshine. The first issue of Moonshine was really straightforward.
Okay.
It was like criminal stuff, trying to get some moonshine
Right.
Up to New York. And then this is still happening.
Okay.
But it takes a turn reminiscent to something that happened in Killer Be Killed. So there's definitely there's a switch.
Okay.
And I feel like it's a hard switch.
Okay.
Not leaving you questioning like Killer Be Killed. It's just like
This is what it is.
Yeah, this is reality.
But still, of we'll say that might be spoilerific. But of that type.
There's something happening that is outside the normal society.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
It's dark. It's violent. I mean, it's exactly what you would expect from Azarello and Rizzo, in a good way.
So good.
Yeah.
Love.
Very,
All the love.
Very muy good.
Now, is this one a black and white book, or is it actually in color?
It's in color.
Okay.
Like it's done in the same sort of coloring style as 100 Bullets.
Okay. Which means it's great.
Yeah.
By the way.
And if you haven't read 100 Bullets, they've got it now, I think, collected into 5 5 they call
Is
them
it
books.
Okay.
So yeah, just pick them up. They're like $20 a pop. Space out over a couple months. You will
need it.
Yeah, you'll love it.
It's yeah. I mean, if you like superhero stuff, you still need to read 100 Bullets.
Yeah.
Just flat out.
Yeah. And if you haven't read the criminal stuff, and hopefully they'll reprint Incognito at some point, but the criminal stuff is just
Right.
take me to church. Like it's just awesome.
Good call. Good call. For my solo venture, I went Black Panther #8.
Yeah, I was curious
Now,
about that one.
Ta-Nehisi Coates, Chris Sprouse, local. Hey, love you, Chris. I.O. I feel like, seriously, Coates has gotten his stride now. Like,
excellent.
he came in, 7 issues ago where he was this guy that wasn't familiar with comic book language, and it kind of showed with the way things paced out.
Yeah.
I mean, he was working with very talented minds. I mean, Brian Stelfreeze is a legend. There is no two ways about it. Right? Chris himself is definitely, I mean, you question his resume at your own peril, people.
Yeah.
Go back and check his CV and you'll see what I'm talking about. But at this point, I feel like there's a symbiosis and he's telling great stories.
Nice.
Like, there's nothing that took me out, nothing to say that this guy hasn't been writing comics this entire time.
Yeah.
So this was great. I think we're getting ready to step into a new era of Black Panther.
Oh, nice.
Something I wanted to see post Secret War, but wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
I think we're about to be there, which is
Very good,
very
very good.
exciting. And there's a moment, there's such a redemptive moment. Oh my God. There's a thing that happened a while ago.
Yes.
I felt a certain kind of way about it. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was dumb. But there's a moment truly redemptive. I will show you later. It almost brought a tear. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
Not gonna lie.
Something else that almost brought a tear.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So Image, Reborn, Capullo Miller.
Jonathan Glapian, FCO,
Yeah.
Perfection.
Bob Barker
Talk with it. Go ahead.
would be so screwed if he were to end up in this afterlife.
I feel like a number of people who were like, oh no, they're absolutely
No.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
We get the structure of this world.
Yeah.
There is some sincere world building here. Like, I'm almost concerned with how many issues this is.
Yeah. Because it's not just, hey, here's the afterlife, go.
Right.
There's an active cultures and then finding out the extra little bits about it. The art's amazing.
It is so good.
The just the way, I'm not sure how to describe it. Genres in their appearance
Yes.
are woven together that normally are very
Not even
different,
close to touching.
and
Yeah.
it works.
It's ridiculous how well it works.
Yeah.
Because you almost are like, well, how come no one ever thought of this before?
Yeah.
Like, it's you're almost abrasive about it.
Yeah.
Like, God, we're stupid. We never thought of this. And it's very existential, man. Like,
it makes you think about questions. There was a moment early on in it that made me wonder, like, because I can't say what it was.
right. That's spoilers, so we don't do that.
And then when it gets down to almost the end, and
Right.
it kind of references back to that, I was like, holy crap! It
Right.
really is. Yeah.
And that's a brilliant thing. When the theme here, every little thing that you do matters.
Yeah.
They're not lying.
Yeah.
They're not lying. I do cry foul on that last, I don't want to call him a villainous showcase, but we'll call him villainous for reasons.
Yeah.
I feel like those creatures inherently are evil. So therefore, it doesn't matter. What? No? You disagree?
No,
I'm just saying, like,
they're probably watching me right now. So
don't be scared. Don't be scared. They can't get you till afterlife. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
Boom! Boom! Get you a puppy. You'll be right.
7 months before I get to fight him.
This one is, again, in the Miller World Heart like genre. This one's got such niceties to it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't think has there been an F-bomb?
No. I mean,
don't think so.
It's been clean.
Right.
Like in terms of
Language.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, man, the relationship between the father and the daughter.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good, man. And I love the stakes that they just set up. Like, you get, like, you immediately, after the first issue, you're like, okay, it's this big fairy tale-esque fantasy adventure.
Yeah.
But then this tone immediately goes a little bit more personal,
Yeah.
a little more insular. And you still have this overarching big thing there.
Yeah.
But then you're like, oh, but wait. So, like, normally when you have to wait for the twist, with Mark's stuff.
Yeah.
He's like setting up the twist like infinitely earlier.
Yeah.
Which throws me completely off. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm
He
just
switched up the pace.
watching it. It's just experiencing.
He's evolving.
Right! Dude, I thought I had studied you. I know nothing. I'm Jon Snow. Oh my God, I know nothing. Get Reborn, please.
Yeah.
You have any copies of issue 1 left?
About 100 or so.
That shouldn't be, people, at all.
Help me knock it down.
Right. Literally, because you need to. Like, it's fantastic art, even better story. Get that. I might buy a couple more.
No, it's good.
Christmas
it's
presents.
really good. Ooh,
Right?
truth.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And now it's time for some honorable mentions. Honorable mention wise, we went totally separate. Like,
Yes.
we didn't touch nothing that was the same. What is that? I don't know. I don't think that's ever happened.
No, it is 6 completely different books.
Absolutely. I mean, I've got 2DC, 1 Image. What are you working with over there?
I went Marvel,
Okay.
Dark Horse, and Young Animals.
Wow, so you went like totally eclectic, strange across the board.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a connective thread
Yes.
a little bit. Let's start off with you, since you got a connection there. What do you got?
All right, we'll go with Thanos.
Okay. Number 1, right?
Yeah, number 1.
Okay.
Jeff Lemire and Diodato are doing the art.
Okay, that's a team.
And it is the story of Thanos
Right.
and mistakes that he has made recently.
Okay.
Basically, his all right, I'm trying to figure out how to say it without spoiling
Yeah, no
stuff.
spoilers, man. Look, no spoilers.
Yeah. So there's been miniseries and appearances with Thanos in the Marvel Universe recently,
Right.
but never in reference to where his kingdom is.
Okay.
It's taking him back there and the power struggle that's going to occur because of it.
Nice.
So it's really straightforward. The art's beautiful.
God,
it's
it is so
dark
good.
and sketchy.
Diodato is a master at
Yeah.
that, man. Like,
Yeah, because it's almost Jai-Lee-ish in terms of like it's
Good call.
It's but look at that.
it's so good.
Yeah, so it's actually really, really good. If you're a fan of Thanos, definitely pick it up. If you're a fan of Jeff Lemire's work and want to see him do some stuff with mainstream characters, pick it up. Cosmic level stuff also. It's not really Jim Starlin-y, but it's really, really good.
Okay. All right. Do you think that maybe like they're banking on Thanos entirely too much lately? Or is this just enough to keep people going with it?
I don't know, because
Okay.
he's omnipresent in a lot of stuff, in
He is,
movies
he is,
especially.
definitely.
But this is really good, and it feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel like they're just trying to shoehorn a character for movie
References.
So-
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. All right. So I took on Justice League, right?
Yep.
And we've got Brian Hitch writing still, Edwards on the artwork, and this one is interesting. Like, I think I missed last issue, so I'm kind of jumping in here and presents a very interesting question.
Okay.
You always have the thing where Batman can take down everybody,
Yeah.
right? Well, it doesn't seem like that's the case right now. There's something that's going on here, and I don't want to reveal too much, but for most of this issue, the League is taking an L here. Like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
The person that's doling out this here, fisticuff action might catch some people off guard. And there's a lot of different, almost generational statements made, based on what iteration of the League this is.
Yeah.
So if you are, if you're a diehard, I think this is kind of talking about some of the things that we all feel in our heart.
Yeah.
He's like, is this my Justice League? I don't know, but it is a Justice League, and they are here and they're doing their thing. So I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it, man. I Hitch as a writer, I do not hate it.
Yeah.
At all. Like, I like it a lot. I think he's been hanging out with some really cool guys, and it shows.
His writing
Pretty
solid.
good. I know, it is. What else you got?
The tie-in to Thanos,
Okay.
Dark Horse's Black Hammer, also
Right.
written by Jeff Lemire.
Okay. Is it an actual tie-in, or are you just being facetious?
Just like creative team.
Okay. I was just checking. It was like, wait, did they actually do a
there's a secret-
multi-cross? That's
Yeah, there's
amazing.
a secret.
If you read it backwards, it says, okay.
We almost could. All right.
would
So this
be
one. So this one is definitely out there.
Okay.
It's Colonel Weird, and he's actually traveling between a couple different dimensions.
Okay.
Would maybe be a way to describe it.
All right.
And also through different times. And so there's interactions with him in his past before whatever happened that has these characters in their crappy new existence. and it's really trippy, but at the same time, there's like a sorrow, a
melancholy, if you
yeah,
will.
that Colonel is functioning with, and he's lost his mind a little bit, and it kind of goes into that, and it makes you feel really, really bad for him.
Oh, wow.
It's really cool. There's a creepy thing you find out about a robot. What happens in space stays in space.
So, okay, I'm putting this down. Not space rules. Vegas space rules, man. We don't talk about it. First rule of Space Club is you don't talk about Space Club.
No talking.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so definitely really, really good.
It's a good one?
Yeah.
All right. I took on this here Superman piece, which is the follow-up to the awesome cover.
Yeah.
I swear that book won cover of the year because it was such a great image.
Yeah. DC, print more copies of number 10.
Do it now.
Dag nabbit.
Do it now.
Right, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good. You had to let him know. I wasn't really feeling this issue though. It was a little too fast.
Okay.
I feel like the pacing for it was just a little too hectic, a little too kinetic.
Okay.
So the actual narrative flow just wasn't quite on point.
Yeah.
I do find it very interesting, where they are trying to put Damian and John. Like, their relationship status within the greater DCU, I think, is very interesting.
Okay.
In comparison to the fact that their fathers have, despite the fact that, it's Batman and Superman, they are not the usually related Batman-Superman team. So how their fathers have begun to relate to each other versus these kids, it's a very interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
And on that level alone, I think this is cool. Just actual completion and all that, it just kind of was a little like, wait, what? Hold on. It was a lot of that. It was a lot of that. So a little bit too fast for me. I would like a slower pace, gentlemen. Little kiss on the neck, little caress, maybe dinner first. This just went real fast into it. So it's my thoughts. It's my thoughts. Writer to writer. It's what it is. Last but not least,
Young Animals. Mm-hmm. Which is that DC's new Vertigo?
It's got to be, man. It's got to be, because Vertigo is doing something else, I think, than what it used to do.
Yeah.
So
this is very, very hip, very, very, very young. I'm old.
Could you have been any older doing it like that? Oh my goodness!
On this episode of
Wow, that was so bad, so bad. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Gerard Way and Rivera are doing the writing, and Michael Avon Oeming is doing the art. So it's just gorgeous.
Okay.
Once again, it's the second most linear of the Young Animals titles. Mother Panic being the most. It's a fast story. Mm-hmm. It begins getting you into the action that is going to be driving the story. It's really, really good, and it's like science fiction-y.
Okay.
At the same time that there's some action-y. Yeah, it's just really, really solid. Young Animals overall was, when it was first announced, I was like, oh, damn it.
Right.
It's going to be a vanity piece.
It's actually got some weight, doesn't it?
I was wrong.
It's okay. That's okay. It's all right to be wrong every once in a while. It helps you learn stuff.
True. Very true.
Helps you learn stuff. We're in the countdown to the final issues of Invincible. So I was really excited when I saw this cover. I'm not going to say I was let down.
Okay.
It's just a different tone than what I was expecting. Yeah. It's a little bit like where this one was super fast.
Yeah.
This one was slower, and I wasn't expecting that. I think they should have just swapped. That would have been great. Because I just want to see some stuff. I think every issue of Invincible should just be over the top at this point. Since it's ending, just go.
We're in the final season.
Boom. Yeah. Every issue, every page, something dies. I don't even. It's just do it.
Just
I don't even care. Although there was a reveal in here that I'm like, wait, when did that happen? And I need someone to explain it. I will be tweeting both Robert and Ryan just to be like, please, gentlemen, this isn't, did we always know this? No. Did we? I can't remember. So now I got to go back. Yeah. It's so beautiful, though. Ryan Otley, I want to eat your brains and gain your knowledge. Your mastery of line work is phenomenal, and your compositions and everything about you smell good, too. I said it. You know how it is. I love you. God, this book is good. You run. This book is, you can't run. I'm everywhere. But no, definitely you got to get this. I mean, it's like I said, we're counting down to the end. You need this, and there are some things here that I think are very, very interesting and will spell some very sincere repercussions for the future of this series.
Yeah.
The future end.
Not much time left.
I just don't know. This is 131. I think they're going to 143.
Something like that.
Yeah, so we're to the last 12, man.
Why is it?
I know, 12 months.
Why is it that books like Vision, Invincible,
Why must you end?
and Shudder keeps going?
Is that still coming out?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Oh, why? It's not even fair. It's not, you know what? All right, I got it. I'll solve it. You know why? Because I haven't put out something to take it down. That's what it is. You know, all these other people, I got it. I got you. Joe, me and you. It's all day. What's up? Shutter that.
Shutter Island. Is that?